recording.
Vice versa. So sometimes it really hurts to have a lot
going.
Who's the white guy there on the right?
I have no idea.
Jim Hill, I know. I think he did like a
I don't know
Laker.
if it's always like athletes. That could just be like a news guy.
Yeah, Jim Hill's been around for a while. I think he was around here when I lived
terrible
here.
at his job. All right, see you on the other side.
I got me.
Crazy and it's so obscene. You gotta know where to hide in the big machine. Say it sounds like TV on the radio, so push that sound. I wanna hear it in stereo. Do what you want, it's the will of the people. Nothing holds you back on that online radio. Ain't no love tonight in this city, and here I thought that we had gone steady. We're all entertained. Nothing ever changes. All entertainers, nothing ever changes. Ain't no love tonight in this city, and here I thought that we had gone steady. We're all entertainers, nothing ever changes. All entertainers, nothing ever changes.
And welcome to the show, everybody. We're here. Welcome in. Is your headphones good? Are we in? Are we live?
Well, that song puts me in the right headspace.
Well,
it
that's
just
why
does.
it's there. So that's Ned Coletti. We were saying before we were recording. He was the GM, I think, when they were like still fucking mid. I think like Andrew Friedman replaced him.
Okay.
Shohei Ohtani is the biggest.
So yeah, we got game 2 tonight. The Dodgers obviously got rolled yesterday, which is fun. Let's give a sporting ball goal for the Dodgers being rolled. How about that?
Well, Tampa,
right off the bat.
I was going to say Tampa. Toronto's playing well. I got to admit it, when I look at Toronto's uniforms, I do like their numbers because it's a throwback to when I was a kid. Those like kind of almost European looking numbers. You know?
Oh yeah. They went back
lines.
to them too. That for a while they were doing their they had for the 2000s they did like they incorporated silver, gold, and black, and then they went to they were so bad it was almost a reverse of the Buccaneers. They were so bad with the Blue Jay remakes.
Oh, they had to go back
that
to the
they
original.
Went back to the classic because they're like people think of Joe Carter and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even when I was. When they were an expansion team with the Mariners in '77, they were both terrible their first 3 years. But you could tell the Blue Jays were slightly better than the Mariners. And then the Blue Jays were the first of the expansion teams back then to get good. They got good in '82 because they actually went to the Dominican Republic and got like Damaso Garcia was a second baseman. They had a bunch of Latin players. They went. They knew to go to. They knew to go to the DR to get players. They had other guys too. George Bell, I think.
Oh yeah, I think they traded him for Sammy Sosa.
Yeah. Or because then he went from Toronto to Chicago or to the Cubs, and then from the Cubs, didn't he go to the White Sox? Exactly, for Sosa.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Because I think he might
They
have
should have kept George Bell.
Here's the mistakes they've made.
There might have been a couple of those people.
They should have kept.
We need to keep George Bell's.
George.
He's in the Hall of Fame. He's one of the examples.
He won the MVP in '87 for
the third baseman in the Hall of Fame. It's like it's Brooks Robinson, and then it's pure ass.
Well, Schmidt's probably in there too.
There's like 3 good ones, and then it's all mid players.
Well, you know what's interesting? When I was growing up, third base was a glory position. George Brett, Mike Schmidt, who I mentioned earlier, even guys like Buddy Bell and Toby Hara and Greg Nettles and Sal Bando. Like they were actually pretty good third basemen. Like it had a reputation for being a respected position. Pete Rose played third base. When I first started watching baseball, Pete Rose was not an outfielder, not a second baseman. He was the third baseman for the Reds. So it was kind of a glory position. But now it seems like it's not. I mean, I don't even understand the game now.
I mean, it's all hitting. They're like
Yeah.
defense isn't really glorified like it used to be. It's important, but it's not like no one really gives a shit about Gold Gloves and stuff.
Oh, and when I was young, but when you watch This Week in Baseball with Mel Allen, one of the things you waited for were the good defensive plays. They'd have a segment of like 8 to 10 really good defensive plays. You're like, whoa, that was exciting to watch. Look at Greg Nettles. Like Greg Nettles is basically giving credit for almost single-handedly winning. I think it would have been Game 3 of the World Series, maybe Game 4 of the '78 World Series against the Dodgers, because he had like 5 plays where he was totally outstretched into foul territory, getting up and throwing guys out of first base or starting a double play. I mean, he had an incredible defensive. I remember that stood out in my memory as a kid for really good defensive plays. So yeah, but the Blue Jays, they were and the Blue Jays are, they're for real.
Oh, they're really good.
Yeah.
I think the Dodger fans right now are feeling how I did about the Brewers, of just kind of like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah.
Like it always annoyed me when we talked about this earlier, when teams, I'm not saying they are nobodies, but when teams where you're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who Caleb Durbin is.
Oh, I know.
It just annoys you that's why Bucky Dent is a thing. Cause they're like, I don't care if he was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And like when Cameron Barger hits a grand slam against you, you're like, who the fuck is this dude?
No, I know. It is I've only had one time in my life cheering for a sports team where they were truly a dynasty, and they really weren't even a dynasty, and that was the late '80s, early '90s A's. That was the only time from '88 to '92 they went to the World Series 3 times. They won it in '89, but they lost in '88 and '90. That '88 team for the Dodgers, with Franklin Stubbs was playing first base. They had Steve Sachs, who had won Rookie of the Year in 1982, but then it was like Dave Hamilton was playing third. Mike Marshall was a pretty good player for them. John Shelby, that line, Mickey Hatcher hit 2 home runs against the A's in the '88 World Series. He had 1 all year. He had a home. See, people don't talk about this. They think of the grand slam the home run that Gibson hit, but earlier in that game, Mickey Hatcher hit a 2-run homer in the first inning. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And they're already up 2-0 on Stewart.
Mickey Hatcher, guy that apparently hits good. Also, a guy who is gonna let you know that I'm just your stepdad.
I'm Mickey Hatcher.
I'm Mickey Hatcher. It's just such a like shitbag kind of like clean your room kind of name.
Well, for me, it's a very baseball player name. Like Dansby Swansea.
Your stepdad is Mickey Hatcher? We're afraid to hit baseballs into his yard.
Yeah, and I couldn't stand him in that '88 World Series. God, I hated him because he had this incredible series against them. It's like, this guy's not good. But
He's not good.
But in a 7-game series, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's not the long haul. It's a different animal. So yes. But the phenomenon you're talking about the generic guy who has a great series, I know that Billy Hatcher in the 1990 World Series, he went 7 for 7 against the A's. 7 for 7 in the series. Like, where is your advanced scouting? The Hatcher, the curse of the Hatcher. That Reds team, they had a great bullpen and they had a good starting pitcher in Jose
When I
Rio.
hear Hatcher, I think of Darian Hatcher from the hockey player from the Dallas fucking Stars.
Wasn't there Dale Hatcher
No,
too?
I just know Darian.
Yeah. There was.
Got Papi here.
And I got the opportunity yesterday to talk to
God,
my dog.
I haven't told that tagline to my Boston accent joke in
you
a long
got
time.
a Papi thing.
Yeah, have you ever seen when they cheer for their baseball team? It's like they all have these goofy nicknames. Oh, I really like Papi, but I really like Petey.
Well,
it was upsetting when they didn't sign Salty. Oh, but Salty was never going to be as good as Pudge. Whoa. I mean, it's just a little league
They
team.
still do that.
Absolutely, they do. It's like very Boston.
The crux of the joke is the Boston accent because there's Big Dumper.
Oh, and they have their stupid. I mean, they always have nicknames for their players, and it bothers it. I can't stand it. Salty. I really liked Salty a lot.
It bothers you?
Ooh. Yes.
They compare with my dad. I'm not even close yet. I just
Is this Vlad's kid?
It's Vlad Jr., yeah?
Yeah. Vlad looks old, man. I was like, no.
Yeah, that's Papi and Vlad Jr.
16 year in the big league, he never won one, you know, and he showed me.
I drafted him first in a baseball league like in 1994, 95.
Vlad?
Yeah, he was my first
Oh,
player.
that's OG fantasy baseball.
Oh, absolutely. I did that back then, absolutely.
Someone like Rotary when you had to look in the newspaper for the stats, or was this in the computer era?
The computer era had just kind of started. Like early 90s it sort of started. You could actually maintain stats and stuff, you know?
I saw you in tears after you won the ALCS. What make you cry?
I mean, it's
Trying to look all like Pitbull and shit with his sunglasses on.
Yeah, dude, you're 53. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think there's a rash of this, like, I need to look young all the time.
Oh,
and
well,
it's not.
It's always been in this culture. I think it's actually kind of lame. Just age gracefully. Don't try to hold on to it. You see that in this city a lot. You go over to the west side of LA or in the west, I feel like there's a lot of people that are still trying to hold on to their youth, you know? Because this city is very much caters to that, you know?
Yeah.
Worshiping youth, you're an idiot when you're young. When you're 23, what the hell do you know? You're a clown, you know? But this city, I got to hang on to it. I think, I mean, and I'm doing that too. So there we go.
I think he wears batting gloves, though. That's the difference from him and his father.
Okay.
That was one of the big things about Vlad to me is he was one of the, like, Mark Grace, Moises Alou, and him, like, consistently didn't wear batting gloves.
Yeah, exactly. That was always a sign of, like, you were kind of a tough old school player.
Yeah,
you know?
I think it's just you just sacrifice the sting for better grip. Mm-hmm. Moises Alou was pissing on his hands and shit.
Just toughening them up and getting them ready, you know?
That's another thing I didn't realize too with Vlad Jr. He was like a bat boy. Like Dave, this is like why this probably makes Papi feel so old. That's why he had to double down and dress like Pitbull.
Exactly.
He's like, this makes me feel like a grandpa.
This is their baseball jokes, just yucking it up. And then I gave him a hot foot. And after that, he put a shaving cream pie directly in my face. Those baseball gags. They always, those locker. Hey, I'm going to nail his shoes down to the floor. That being a gag, it's like a weird candid camera sort of punked sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to nail your shoes to the floor. How is that funny, really, you know?
I don't know if they do that. The pie is still a thing.
Absolutely. The hot foot must still happen. There's got to be a hot foot every once in a while.
I don't know.
You know, I remember seeing that.
I think there's better ways than nails, maybe.
The 86 Mets did hot foots. They like doing hot foots.
Well, they did hot shots, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no!
It was interesting. I was watching, there's a sports editor. What's his name again? He's from New York. He's a big Walter Payton guy. He wrote a book on Payton, but he's from New York. He's of the same age. I think I'm a couple years older than him, but our sports reference points are very similar. They're extremely similar. Like the types of, he does little specials on Mark the Bird Fidrich and stuff like that. Like athletes that you remember from that era, you know? And like
Mark the Bird.
Yeah, absolutely. But God, what was my point about, what was I going to say about him and Payton?
This is one I can't help you with.
He had a thing on the 86 Mets. That's his best-selling book. He wrote a book about the 86 Mets. And he had like a little 20-minute segment where he talked about what their plane ride was like when they went from Houston back to New York after they had beaten the Astros in the National League Championship Series. And they had trashed their charter plane. But they also had like Gary Carter was on the team, and he's like this devout Christian. Like he did not touch alcohol. And a couple other players were very straight-laced, but then in the back of the plane, I guess, there's just blow being done.
Hell yeah,
people
dude.
They're having sex with their wives, girlfrients, and prostitutes and shit.
Dude.
I mean, it's like, and people are getting hammered. They did $8,500 of the damage to the plane.
Call that getting a little Rosa Parks on. You know what I'm saying?
I guess they did $8,500 worth of damage on the plane, and they got billed for it. And there's a famous thing, Davey Johnson, their manager, who just died. I guess he got the bill, and the owner said, "Hey, listen, guys, you got to chip in and pay for this." And the manager just ripped it up in front of him. There was like, it unified them because he knew the other players knew they were going to get a talking to.
Yeah,
but he knew
talking to.
You know, he knew the team's personality. So when he ripped that request
like,
for the money,
yeah, dude.
they were like, "Yeah,
we'll run through a brick wall for this
Davey."
Guy.
You know,
Davey. There's Davey Lopes. There's Davey Johnson. There was an era of Davies in ball.
Yeah, I remember Davey Lopes, second baseman. No.
He was I know him as a manager.
Oh, who did he manage when the Astros?
I think he managed the Mets too. Let's look that up.
Well, yeah, Davey Lopes was second baseman for the Dodgers. Bill Russell played short. Ron Say played. That's another one of those guys that era, third baseman from that era, who was actually a pretty good player. And then first base was Garvey, who I abhorred. One of my least favorite athletes of all time. Plus, hardcore Republican.
David Earl Lopes. He managed. Let's bring this down.
I want to say the
here.
Astros.
Oh, a bunch. The Brewers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But he's been a longtime coach.
Absolutely.
2000 to 2002, he was the Brewers manager, but he's been a coach for the Rangers from 88 to 91.
Yeah. That was the end of his career.
The Orioles, 92 to 94. Then he had 2 stints with the Padres, 95 to 99 and 03 and 2005. He was with the Nationals in 06. Phillies, 7 to 10. Dodgers 11 to 15, and then the Nationals 16 to 17. So he's kind of
he's a career baseball guy, man.
Oh yeah,
he's been. He played. I want to say he was a rookie. Like I want to say
72.
I was going to say 71 or 72.
Yep.
His best
career 263. Fucking straddled that Mendoza line, baby.
Oh well, he was. I mean, he was deemed like he played for the A's in '83 and had 17 home runs. I have a Davey Lopes. I have a story from that year. Can I get into here? So, the A's played the Orioles in 1983. That was the year the Orioles won the World Series. Had Eddie Murray and a young Cal Ripken. And I went to a game with my father and 2 of my buddies back from Virginia. I was still friends with them, even though I was living in Wisconsin at the time. I came back for the summer. So I would have been 14 years old. And Steve Baker was pitching for the A's. Bottom of the first. I'm not lying, Keith. Is there a player, like a baseball player, remember, who literally hit like 8 home runs in games that you watched, or it was just a constant thorn in your side? Eddie Murray, for me, and I used to go to Oriole games a lot. He hit a home run, I swear to God. It was every other game against the A's. I saw him play like 17 games.
He was one of those, I remember him in the 90s.
Yeah.
And when I started watching sports, he was already at 500 home runs.
Yeah, yeah.
And like he was one of those like Ken Stabler, like this motherfucker's been in the league for 18 years kind of guys. Yeah, I think I saw him in his last couple of years.
Well, listen, the Indians made the World Series in '95. Eddie Murray was one of the reasons why they went. He was a great baseball player. He was a switch hitter.
Switch hitter.
I think he and Mantle are the only guys in the Hall of Fame who are switch hitters with 500 home runs or higher. Or whatever, 500 home runs.
What do we got here?
So anyway, Eddie Murray, 3-run bomb in the first inning. Okay, and it's like 18 rows deep. A's top of the second. Orioles score 3 more runs, bottom of the second. It's 6-0 in the second inning, and a guy earlier in the inning had put money down to get a hot dog. My dad had the money, got the hot. I didn't realize this, and in the bottom of the second, home run gets hit again. My dad hands me a hot dog. I thought he was just giving me a hot dog. So I just opened it. I just took a huge bite out of it. And the guy next to me was like, "That's my hot dog." Like I took a bite out of his hot dog. I remember I took the bite and I looked over at my buddy. I remember my buddy Robbie just burst. And I mean, it was like the funniest thing he'd ever seen.
That's great.
And my dad was like, "Don't worry." He gave him his money and bought him a hot dog.
Well, yeah, because it was like, what was it, an extra $1.50?
Yeah, but it was like, that's when I think of Eddie Murphy. When I think of Eddie Murray, I think of that moment.
I mean, that's a slip up I would make too.
Oh, absolutely.
In the 90s, I remember being like, oh, that's like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've seen a lot. I've never been. Have they redone Skydome?
Well, here's what happened. So the Argonauts don't play there anymore. They have their own stadium.
Oh, interesting.
So this is a legit, just a baseball stadium now.
Okay.
So that's why they have the real grass now. I think they've configured it to where, those like hybrid stadiums, there's always a tarp because like not everything is visible. So I think they've just changed it to where everything is like,
it looks more baseball.
Stadium.
Yeah. It's interesting to watch it because it's like I can tell it's got contours of the old stadium, but it's different. That stadium was like, when it was made, that was a cutting edge stadium when it was made. Like, oh my God, they have a retractable dome? Like that was like that had never been done before.
Oh yeah, because that was like when the Blue Jays came about, was that something that they were just like, this is always going to be the plan?
Well, I mean, they played an exhibition stadium initially, which was, just an
because the Skydome was 88, 89.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, I think 89 was the first year. Because remember, the A's beat them in the American League Championship Series, and they played in Skydome. And I remember that was when Canseco hit a fifth deck home run. It was literally like a 490-foot roided out bomb.
Up, dude.
You know, and that's Ricky Anderson had a great series too. But yeah, anyway, that So they but then Skydome was it's been rehabbed. I think that's interesting. You can tell it looks like more of a baseball stadium now.
All right, do you want to surf around a little bit? Do you want to get into some college football? We have Michigan State. We have Texas A&M, LSU.
Ooh, put that on. That's
Texas A&M, LSU.
Yeah, it's a sexy matchup.
You know, Texas A&M is like number 3 in NIL.
And
Tech. All the Texas schools have like shitloads of NIL money
because it's all oil pricks who that's why I went to college. So they're all in competition with each other. It's another layer of competition.
Well, and I think they're also jacked that they're like, we can cheat now and give everybody money and shit.
Because it's Texas. I think that they have hundreds of millions of dollars to spend on the licensing. It's just it's just lesser professional football, different times.
Oh, dude, yeah. Were you back in like the SMU, like Pony Express days, were you of the mind of like, yeah, let them fucking get paid? Like, were you always of that, or were you, when SMU happened, were you like, yeah, fuck them?
I mean, that's a difficult one to answer. Ultimately, I knew everyone knew you were getting paid. When I was 10 years old, I knew they were still getting paid. Everyone knew that. Everyone was getting $100. I had a buddy who was recruited he was a top 500 guy in high school football. He said he would get $100 handshakes all the time, going to Michigan, going to Illinois. Illinois cheated a lot too. And so they all cheated. So I guess my attitude was like, yeah, you probably should pay them. But, the system's not like set. There's no fairness in it. It's not like there's no balance to it. It's just like whoever has the most money, just do what you want to do.
Well, I think at this point it's going to start locking in almost like baseball did when like having NIL will get you to the playoffs. But ultimately it's going to come down it's going to come down to the elements. Can you get dudes that can play in January? Because it's not just one bowl game anymore. It's you're consistently playing outdoors in late December and January. You have to play like 4 games now.
Yeah.
So like college might still maintain that like you gotta have a little dog in you type of thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's
roofs will come soon. In the next 20 years, all these college stadiums will start rebuilding their stadiums for roofs because the pros are starting to do that too. Like the Bears' next stadium is going to completely have a roof.
I think, you probably got to have it, man.
Now that you can have this hybrid like grass where you can either drag it out and grow it or it's just like fake grass so it doesn't need to grow.
Yeah.
They don't like the fake grass. They like the hybrid.
Well, the hybrid is SoFi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that dank, that fucking Pineapple Express.
I tell you what, man, it's a great stadium. It's incredible. I went going to it on Thursday again.
Oh yeah. So here's my question. Here's what I want to know. If so, what quarter did you leave? Did you stay the whole game?
Oh no, I left. When Chargers made it 31-10, that's when I left.
Was it just kind
early
of
fourth quarter?
Was it okay? So was it just like let's beat traffic? Like the game is over.
There was still 12 minutes left in the game, and I said we're going to leave.
Yeah,
because I didn't want to watch that. It was it's the worst performance of a Kevin O'Connell team, even worse than that Lion game last year. It's the worst performance of his 3.5 years being a coach. Yeah, they're all over him. They're all over him.
It's just the mixer. That's not you. Just got to blast through it.
They're all over him in the media. It's the first time he's really been sort of pressured by the media. The knock on him, and he's been a very good coach, and I like him. I'm glad they got him. He's not in jeopardy. They don't have the horses, man. They don't have enough good players.
Yeah, they're pretty decimated.
Their drafts have been terrible.
Like we were talking about, you think you're starting to inch into a Dofa Mensai can't draft well territory.
Yeah.
The boy genius may not be the boy genius.
The grumblings are there. It's just like it comes up consistently when because where that shows up, dude, is depth. It's not necessarily getting great players. It's when your team's getting hurt, you have a backup who can kind of play a little bit, and you need to have like 6 to 8 guys like that on your team.
You need to have that for like pieces. Like those are the moments when you have a guy step up for injury. You're like, great, you're covering for us. Also, we're trading you for a second-round pick.
Yeah,
in the
yeah. If you actually
offseason.
play well, yeah. It's so they have not developed their 2022 draft. They have one player from that draft.
As we watched
player.
As we watched the Green Bay Steelers Super Bowl from.
I remember I was watching this with my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah,
Candace.
This would have been the Steelers' 7th Super Bowl,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
They're still at 6.
Yeah. Oh no. If they would have won, it would have been their 6th. That they lost.
Okay.
They lost to the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, because then they beat the Cardinals after this.
they beat the before this.
Okay.
Before this.
So this is the last Super Bowl either of these teams have gone to.
Yes, absolutely. This is absolutely. It's such a
Yeah,
and then
I
they won.
even think I remember kind of it, like, not that it was a bad game, but I think it was just kind of like, it's the Packers are going to win. Is your headphone out?
No, not
Okay.
around. I was just checking it. Yeah, I
Oh, they were very good. This was
I-
peak McCarthy.
yeah, I can't.
I mean, we're gonna surf, but don't
know.
be a sore puss. It happened 20 years ago, Kroshus.
This
Isn't life.
this is literally this was
This was the era of that like
this is
hybrid
14
helmet.
years ago.
Oh,
14
yeah.
years ago.
Long time.
That's a while ago, man.
Real
It is.
classic game. Now the NFL Network will sometimes throw a game from 8 years ago at you, where you're like, "Come on, this isn't a classic game."
Yeah. Well, for me, I mean, I love the fact that I can just go back and watch a
Is
game
this a
from the
replay
70s.
right here? What do we got here? We're hitting home with you, little Wisco, Oregon.
Oh, I bet you Wisconsin's going to lose this game, and I'm out line. They're going to give up a 50 burger.
50 burger?
Yeah.
You think they'll score at least 20 though? Some garbage time. They're terrible.
I don't even watch them really. They don't raise enough money to get players. They just don't. That's it. I mean, it's. I watched a little bit last week. It's like the greatest hits tour for them. When they introduced the team, it's like, and now coming out is Heisman Trophy Award winner Ron Dane and Monty Ball. It's like these guys haven't played in 15 years. It's just like they have not adjusted to the new landscape at all.
Yeah.
And until they can raise hundreds of millions of dollars, this is looking. They're the worst team in the Big Ten. They're the worst team. They are.
Yeah, it's getting there. Everybody, but you gotta. I feel like it's a true like era's end type of thing.
Oh yeah, well, they
can't be good forever.
They have been good for almost 30 years. I mean, I think from 93, 03, 13, and 23.
Yeah, most of my life. Like, I really don't remember Wisconsin being bad.
They were horrific when I was in college. They were probably one of the worst teams in Division I football. Abomination.
Definitely, I definitely was alive when they were bad, but it wasn't like memory
because you were a kid. Yeah, exactly.
So here's the thing: do you want to watch this game, or since we're at the Sporting Ball game shows, do you want to do some game shows?
Let's watch a little bit of the
into
game
this a
and then
little
go to
bit.
the game show. I think it's a great idea. Let's watch a couple minutes. I want to see the score. It'll be like Oregon guys like on the sideline jawing and laughing and giving each other 5 and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that'll be and it's 21-3. That'll be when they cut into it because the game's probably late first quarter right now. Maybe mid first quarter.
I think it might have even just started. It's got there's a lot of block on that guide.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. I bet you that or it'll be like, and look at this interception by the defensive end for Oregon, him returning it to like Wisconsin's 31. You know what I mean? Like some totally good play.
Pretty incredible. And those numbers have led to no points.
Oh, look at that.
And the numbers for Oregon.
This is one of those games where if Wisconsin can lose 16-13, it'd be like, okay, that's a good game.
Oh, absolutely. It's 0-0. That's amazing. It's amazing they're even in this game. Oh, that guy.
Oh, he tried to slap. That's when you know you're being bitched around, when he's trying to like smack the ball out of your hand. That's almost like doing this to a nerd when you flinch at him to get him to do that.
Man.
330 out of Detroit, Michigan.
Did you ever do that?
No, I was never. I mean, I think I was fat enough as a kid to be like a bully like that, but I never flinched. I never was like. I had a bully era, but it wasn't like physical bullying.
Yeah,
it was just kind of
fucking
like
with someone and like
calling them retarded and stuff, calling people gay. That was a mark of death in the 90s.
Oh, so phobic.
Oh, it was bad.
I mean, it's just like, oh, dude, that happened dude. There was the game Smear the Queer. That was the name of the fucking game.
I mean, that's a little 70s for me.
Oh, that was in the 70s. And what it was, you threw a ball in the air, and the guy who caught it.
Oh, here we go.
And the guy who caught it, he would just get the shit kicked out of him by like 4 or 5 guys. And then they called it Smear the Queer. That's what they called the fucking game when I was growing up. It's unbelievable.
So would you call giving Oregon, because we have general goals. I got intense, bad, fun. I think that's, them throwing up a 0 against Oregon. That's fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Let's give Sporting Ball another goal
here. It's certainly
here.
bad for Oregon. So yeah, there's a half for each. And it's
5-5. It's 5-1 Sporting Ball over Gameshows.
Let's see how this drive peters out. Well, it's a good little run. Hold on to the ball.
He saw something in that.
Yeah, this is one of those frustrating things where you have multiple drives and you just fumble it on the 5-yard line.
Yeah, because they can't finish it. People don't. When you're not a good team, you can't. That's another reason why the Vikings aren't good. When they get in the red zone, they cannot complete passes. But he also calls pass plays on 3rd and 1 at the 6 all the time. He did that the last 2 games. I'm like, come on, dude, you got to quit calling pass plays when it's 3rd and 2 at the 5. You've got to run the ball. You got to run it down their throat.
Got to run the ball. It is interesting how I always make fun of. I think that's such an old way to think. I understand it's necessary, but I do quite often. I'm just like, what do you mean? The whole run the ball type of thing.
Well, at least in key situations
but it is
or
one
moments.
Of those things where I always mock that voice, but then there are moments where you're just like, no, you got to run the ball.
Yeah,
absolutely,
a little bit more. Absolutely. You have to on occasion. I mean, it cannot. It's not going to be the game was just. It was a farce from I cheered one time. I don't know if you saw it, but the Vikings picked off the first pass and returned it for a touchdown. It was the first play of the game. The Vikings returned for a pick 6, but he didn't catch the ball. The ball dropped out. It was that guy Rodgers. It would have been his 3rd touchdown of the year. But when you watched it in live game, it's like, oh, he intercepted that. Oh, they're going to score a touchdown. And then you saw the highlight, and it was like, oh, yeah, the ball hit the turf. And then it was just like, it was just 13-play drive, touchdown for the Chargers. Game over immediately. It was like all the Super Bowls the Vikings played. Just game over after the first drive, I was bitching. I was like, a good team would stop them here, Jasmine. I think
did she? I'm sure she came in prepped for that.
Yeah,
or was she getting upset again?
She was. I could tell she didn't like it. Because she liked the stadium and just going there is kind of fun. It's something to do, and it's a cool look. The food's good enough, and it's like, I don't know, they're decent. I don't know. It's a festive environment, something to do. But I was like, a good team, here's my big quote, a good team would stop them on 3rd down. It would be 3rd down. The Chargers were 8 of 10 converting 3rd downs. And I mean like 3rd and 13s. I can't, if it's 3rd and 2 and you get the first down, I get it, okay? When it's 3rd and 13 and you're converting, it really bothers me. That's a mark of a bad team.
Yeah.
They have all the elements.
That means you're not moving the ball at all. Or there's penalties. Like you're getting 3rd and 5s and then you false start twice.
No, I'm talking about on defense.
Oh, okay.
When you can't stop them on that too. What you're saying makes sense to me too. But on defense, when it's 3rd and 13, you've got to get them off the field. And these last 2 games, I mean, the Eagles torched them. He had a perfect quarterback rating. Hurts did. So it's just
one thing I want to get into is, do you want to watch Colin cover this fucking NBA gambling thing?
Oh, I do, but yeah. But let's just see how this drive ends, and then
because I do got to get rid of through the rest of these matchups too.
Okay.
So I don't want it to be 2 hours in, and then you're like, I'm done, and we've only done one matchup.
Yeah, I get it. Let's just see how this.
Because we're over 30 minutes in.
Oh yeah.
And it's only because the timeout was called by
Oregon. I've asked you before. Have you been to the state?
No. Too far. I mean, now I could, but from Chicago, anything on the West Coast was like
a million miles away. Yeah.
That's why you watch TV as a kid. So you can transport to the West Coast.
It is.
Goonies, though, was my big Goonies and Kindergarten Cop. Like, I know that's a story. So I always knew of Oregon.
Yep. Well, yeah, I've said it before on the show. That's the area I've been to where they film those. Bunch of L.A. like Hollywood money goes. I think Brad Pitt's got a house up there.
Yeah.
It's like
go up there, smell rain for a summer.
It is, where my friend who's in my fantasy football league was a comic in Chicago for many years, 20 years. I've known the guy for over 20 years, and he and his wife and family live there, and it's a small town. they have a massive budget. Like, they have a ton of money for a town of like 8,000 people. They just built a $50 million school, for an elementary school that was like completely nice.
Is this the guy post Bielema or Bielema?
No, this is after Paul Christ.
So they've had a couple coaches since Bielema.
Yeah.
Losing him was big.
Because
he's got Illinois good. Or were you wouldn't even still be happy if they were 20-24? Like, you want them to be a top 10 program.
Well, I want them to be what they were, and this is not a statement about their coaching. Just the entire organization, the athletic department, was utterly blindsided by the whole naming right. They did not know how to manage the economics of this. They were still caught up in an old model that doesn't work anymore. Like, they were very big into like preferred walk-ons and stuff. They would always get good players through preferred walk-ons. Well, that's not even part of the game anymore. It's just how much money do you have and who can you pay for? That's it. Okay, this is the challenge of the. This is literally lasting. This is like 18 minutes. Just make the call. Their coach is a bum. They're not good. They're just not a good team. Back-to-back shutouts, man.
Offense is so depleted with injuries. Of course.
Don't give them excuses. I'm also a believer too, Keith, with injuries. And this is me being really old school. If your team has too many injuries, it's because you're getting your ass kicked. That's actually the reason why you're getting injured. You got to be tougher than the other guy.
Well, yeah.
That's actually part of my thing. It's undisciplined when your team has penalties.
There's something in the game is evolving past people's physical statures. Like, you shouldn't weigh 280 pounds and be able to run a 4.740.
I know.
Like, you're going to blow your fucking knee out.
Oh, yeah, you're going to break a femur. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're...
So, like, I think at a certain point, it's just like the way that the freak nature they want people to play the games is just going to be costly. Like, players are just going to... You're going to see more and more NFL players retire after 8 years.
Yeah.
Like you do now.
Yeah. I think it's... Yeah, it's interesting. The guy playing until he's like 37, unless it's a quarterback
or like a punter,
or kicker, but like a nose. Remember Ted Washington? I think he played till he was 39. Pat Williams for the Vikings. He was like 38 when he retired.
That guy's a 6th-year senior right there.
Yeah, they didn't get the first down, and they actually got the
go
first
He's got
down.
to go pick up kids after this game. That's a stash.
Oh! Could he bust it? Oh, interesting. You see.
The biggest ball don't lie score on a fourth and very
Also, it seems like that, and maybe this is the NIL thing, like they just don't like everyone used to come from Wisconsin. Like it seems like there's a lack of professional level talent coming into the school.
It was. I think the recruiting is totally different. Like how you got to go about and get. They used to go to Southern California. They were a national profile for a while. They got players from Florida. James White, remember that running back James White? He was from Florida. They got guys from Texas. They got guys from California. They were a national footprint, for a long time. But I think that's over because they don't have the cash. So yeah, let's go to. You want to go to a game show maybe?
Well, I'm going to show you this Colin thing real quick to talk. We got to get this out of the way because this is a news topic too.
Oh, cool. Double
I hate
duty.
This Wake Up Barstool show.
Here we go on a very...
We can catch maybe later on a little Viking take of his. He's still on this like they need a quarterback train now. Like he's completely JJ's not ready. They wish they had Darnold type of thing.
I'm actually fine with their choices. The guy just is. I'm going to repeat this for the 17,000th time, and people have to get this to their thick-plated cranium. He's 22 years old. You're not physically a man yet at 22. That's why Dallas Turner, he's a bust. Look at all the draft capital they gave up, and he hasn't been producing very well. He's 22 years old. Your body has to get into professional athlete shape. You're going up against freak athletes, So get off his back.
It's the mixer you got to get through.
Let him develop and let him physically develop. So it's like, I get what he's saying. They have to throw him in there now. I mean, after this game, they just got to see what they got.
Because that's what I was thinking. Because the way he was on the sideline, I was like, I don't think he's hurt. Because even Kevin O'Connell was like, we like where he is with the injury, but he's just not there. Well, even when they announced he was hurt again, I was like, I think this is one of those excuse injuries where they don't want to say he's not ready to be a quarterback.
They thought it was maybe a soft benching, but the fact is people in the local infrastructure that I pay attention to, those a lot more than this clown with this bullshit narrative.
Well, let me hear about this gambling thing first.
It is His ankle was messed up. It actually was. But that's a problem because their fucking offensive line isn't good, you know? I think they're worried about him getting the shit kicked out of him.
There's far more people involved, but the NBA's...
So Chauncey Billups was rigging poker games like Rounders. It is interesting that there are people my age in enough that like it's that there's no creative scenarios. Like, because they're like, oh, this is a lot like Rounders. I'm like, yeah, because the guy who probably started it liked Rounders.
Yeah,
when he was my age as a kid.
Yeah.
And now they're doing it for real.
Unpaid member of the Lakers staff under Darvin Ham no longer.
I mean,
is.
Colin's getting Saudi money, so he's not gonna go against anybody.
Yeah.
But he was found to be texting accusations, right? That he is saying, bet Milwaukee big tonight because LeBron James had a bad ankle and was going to miss games. And part of that.
Colin, you wouldn't have to scream if you tilted the microphone to your mouth. It's not a side address microphone. You see this? Yeah. You see the silver front that's in our face?
Yeah.
That's what he's supposed to be speaking into.
Oh, and he's not supposed to be speaking like this?
He thinks he's speaking off axis, but it's like, I shouldn't be able to see the front of your microphone.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Bulls won.
You can see the whole surface of it.
Well, and he has to shout. You hear how that echo because he has to scream.
Yeah.
Wasn't MJ against Barkley?
That's why when I tell you, like, how can you hear your cans? Because, like, when you're like, ooh, the mic's hot, I'm like, no, the mic's not hot. Your ears are hot. Okay. And if, like...
Yeah.
He probably thinks his mic is hot, and it's like, no, tell him to turn your ears down, Colin, and you won't have to scream.
That's what he says.
And Michael Jordan was the face of the NBA.
He actually has a good point here of like, the NBA has had so little gambling trouble. Like the National League, when they were founded in the 1800s, the next year they had a gambling thing.
Yeah,
like,
and baseball
all
and
these
stuff,
sports have had gambling problems. Like this is almost basically not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like it's a big deal, but it's like, let's pump the brakes on like, oh, this is a big problem we need to clean up in the NFL. Like he even says, like when MJ won the title against the Sonics, it was in the news that summer that he had a gambling problem. Like that was a part of him winning that title. Was that like he was coming off that.
Yeah.
He got his dad murdered because of gambling.
Well,
is an ice cube.
This could be being parroted. The FBI did the investigation of this, correct? They're coming up with it.
Cash was loving it.
I was going to say, don't you think
I love
it's
that
a
he
way
called it? No, I mean, I think it's real. It's a real thing that happened.
But do you think it is a race?
I'm tired of saying the word distraction.
I'm not going to say distraction. Let me just make my fucking point.
I know, I'm kidding. We got to be funny.
So it just the threshold. Would this make it as a threshold problem under a different attorney general?
I mean, these are players that were rigging games.
Okay.
Like it is a big deal. It's just I just thought it was more funny that you had Cash Patel calling it La Cosa Nostra. That's my laughable thing, that they're trying to convince people that the mob is real.
Yeah. Well,
like there's 7. I think they literally the 17 people they caught. That's the whole mafia.
Yeah.
That's the entirety of the La Cosa Nostra now.
Yeah. Oh no, I think we're being run by it right now. It is organized. It's just basically organized
that's what
crime.
Jay Leno said. Is that like they just
turned into legitimate businessmen.
They became legit businessmen.
Yeah. But because Trump is a mafia boss. That's how he does business.
It's over.
See,
I saw the final episode, the final scene. They went to black.
He's like Colin saying the same thing. Like there's no mob.
All the wiretap, John Gotti. No, apparently there were like 11 guys, La Cosa Nostra involved. So, listen, sports leagues have rules. And sports leagues warn their athletes and coaches and scouts and execs, and they warn them. But the great thing about America...
Billups may not get a life.
Why does he bother me? Why does Coward bother me?
Maybe it's because he shouts into the side of his microphone.
People make really bad choices. Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, Terry Rozier. Dummies. What are you
Dummies.
doing? You have $100 million in earnings.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I remember Warren Sapp had said when gambling came into football, he warned like it's the league minimum guys that are going to gamble. Like if you're making $400,000 a year, you can make another $200 just by missing a couple tackles on a kick return.
You're going to
do that all day.
Yeah,
but Rozier was making $25 million a year.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they think in those terms. I think they look, it's another thing to get sort of a rise or to get their adrenaline going or something. It's just the way they kind of think. It's a different mind. These aren't intellects. You know what I mean? These are not educated, erudite human beings. It's like, oh my God, I've got $50 million. What a moment that would be to realize,
Right? That'd be
holy
great.
shit, I've got $50 million now to my name, you know?
So do we want to do Let's Make a Deal? Do we want to do Flip Side with Jaleel White? Do we want to do Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy?
Let's do Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Let's do Jeopardy.
Let's do a Geo party.
Yeah, absolutely.
My whole life I've like said shit phonetically in my head. It's like how I learned it. That's like how my mom taught me how to spell.
Well, I was going to say, absolutely. It probably helps you out. Yeah.
So like now just when I think everything phonetically.
For me, I think, God, I was such a bad speller for so long. Spell check saved my ass.
Sometimes I have to turn it off just to like make sure I'm not relying on it.
Like I know I'm relying on it.
I keep the little red squiggly line off.
Yeah.
But like someone even said it, like you can see people text, like they just type 2 words and then they click their thing. Like they don't even think in sentences anymore.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking the word they just type TH and bam.
Yeah.
Like and so I remember a guy saying like, no, turn that off. Like make yourself have to type a sentence out.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, God, I think about that. I mean, I've just written a lot, boy. You know, I had the Grammarly that I purchased. I think I've written 2.8 million words in the last year.
That's pretty dope.
You know, I mean,
is it all just like Jack Nicholson in The Shining?
Exactly. All work and no play makes Adam a dull boy. No, it's a lot of work emails were in there and stuff, you know. So anyway, it's Grammarly saved my ass. I love Grammarly.
Oh, look at this guy. Holy shit.
It's Dallas Reigns. I had that joke. That's Dallas Reigns right there.
Let's do a...
I've tried doing it online. I'm just not good enough to get on the show. And there he is, Dallas Reigns.
All right, that's going to be a goal for game shows. You look fucking weird, bro.
Well, again, your name is Dallas. Nope. I like Dallas
TV
Reigns.
News, actually. TV News is getting that goal.
And he's a good weatherman. He's enthusiastic. I like Dallas Reigns. But your name is not Dallas Reigns. That's not your name. Your name is Bill Johnson. You're from Wichita.
Yeah.
You threw your hat in the acting game in '79.
Similar, but it's ethnic, like something Polishy. That's like Rainzinski.
But it's also like, is it rain or does he reign over the weather? What is it, an adjective or a noun?
Yeah. What if he's like, no, I just changed Dallas. Like his last name is Reigns. Like you could have just been Hank Reigns.
Exactly. When he was brought out to his mother, you know, what are you going to name him? Oh, I know, Dallas Reigns. No, he was not named Dallas Reigns. It's very LA. He's very LA to me, you know. But I like Dallas Reigns. I can hang out with Dallas Reigns.
Oh, look at this librarian.
Returning champion, an attorney from Washington, D.C.
Do they tape these back to back? Like if you're a returning champion, like that just means like we yelled cut and this is the next episode.
Yeah, I think they usually film 2 or 3 a day.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, he's a 3-day champ.
Because you can't stay there for that long. You know what I mean? They can't put you in a hotel for 2 weeks.
At a certain
you know?
point, it has to be like, all right, you got to stay here on your own dime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Ken Jennings was on for like 2 months.
Oh my God.
33 clues.
Jesus.
And was just.
And I always tell the story about when I first auditioned for Jeopardy when I was 23 or 24, when I would take my break at the Great Ace in Webster Place on Webster, right there. Used to be a leather tannery next to that. That leather tannery in the summer smelled like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I think
it was
still
literally
there.
death.
I think it's still there.
It might be
legit. At least in 2018, when I moved there in that area that you're talking about, there was like a leather factory.
I think it was, but I think it might have finally gone away. Because it's right on the river.
The
and
University
that's all
of
like
Spoiled Children versus the University of Conservative Libertarian Assholes.
Exactly.
Josefina Montoya and Addie Walker are part of the historical characters series.
He's so mad he has to say Josefina. It's so DEI for Ken Jennings.
I know.
What are the American Girl dolls?
Right.
Gosh.
Toy Hall of Fame for
American Girl was huge.
It is decidedly so.
So this is game shows. We do have the general goals open, you know, good, bad, you look fucking weird, cliche, product placement, but we also have continuous bad answers is a goal, and awkward interaction between host and contestant is open as goals here. But we have
gentler.
Game shows is driving right now.
Yeah, I got that one right.
The University of Rochester translates its motto "Meliora" as this comparative word.
Rochester.
Christina.
What is better?
Better is correct.
Rochester.
Comparative word 6.
Don't
This
start with
irregular comparative adjective.
Here's one of the things here's what I don't like. Start from the easy ones. That primes my brain better. When you start with the harder ones, it's like, I trip up on a few of them.
Yeah.
You know?
I think people try to knock it out strategically.
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
a challenge to yourself. Like you're almost risking it. Like I'm risking getting out immediately, but I'm also knocking out the 800 one right away.
Yeah, I might get ahead or I might get behind, but I can catch up later too, you know?
But you're more saying like, I want to warm my brain up.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
exactly.
better at you're going to remember the hard stuff if I just keep bouncing this easy stuff in my head.
Yeah. If I do 2 or 3 of those, then I can get up to speed.
Oh God, dude. So YouTube TV's on this bullshit. They're warning you that all ABC and Disney and shit is going away because YouTube TV wants people to be able to
1987.
What is 1929?
You got it.
Oh, sorry.
Sometime last century for 800.
On March 24th, 1989, this tanker ran aground on
Exxon
Dry
Valdez.
Reef,
What is the
spilling
Exxon
11 million
Valdez?
gallons of oil. Tom,
What's the Exxon Valdez?
that's correct.
Sometime last century, 1000.
This brutal communist movement ruled Cambodia from
Who are the
1971
Khmer
to
Rouge?
1979.
Speaking of that,
Rouge.
additionally, 89 was Laos. So you also, and we're going to get into this in TV history a little bit, also with Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park with Ace Frehley. The Phillips disaster happened in 1989 in Texas. A Phillips petroleum plant in Houston blew up in Pasadena, Texas.
Yeah, and I think a bunch of
feel
people
like
died.
The 80s was peak, like the infrastructure of the energy places was like you were seeing the instability of it. You had oil leaks, fucking explosions, Chernobyl, this, like factories were blowing up and leaking in the 80s.
Do you think maybe deregulation had something to do with that, Keith?
Yeah, probably.
Do you think it did with Ronald Reagan? I don't think so.
Deregulation and a genuine like
Aging.
lack of upkeep.
Yeah, it's, well, you know, I think the debate was probably like, okay, fine, we're going to have some cases like that, but we need to make enough money to then get these places up to speed. Here we go.
Fisher Museum of Art, LA's first, has a portrait by Angelica Kaufman, a founding member of London's RAA,
London.
This of Arts. Tom.
What is Royal Academy?
Correct.
USC and UCLA for 800.
Here we
Come
go.
on.
UCLA's music school is named for this generous 60s trumpet
what's his-
David,
and
it's
A&M Records.
I know
David
it.
Geffen.
No, it's not.
There is a David Geffen.
There
The A
is.
is for Herb Alpert.
Okay,
We're
I
halfway
should have
through
known
the
that.
Jeopardy round, which means we have to pause, but we will come
No, it's
back.
Chuck Mangione. Yeah. So Jeopardy, that was,
Yeah.
you know, I think we got a goal in there. I got a point in there, correct?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Do we want to bounce around to another one?
Yeah,
or are
yeah,
we
let's bounce over another one.
Because we did a few. Let's do a let's make a deal. That's always
Yeah.
a fun one. We always got some goalish type piece, some goalbalists as I call them, people that are goal worthy.
I also know this is where the stage was that my my 1.5 seconds of fame happened.
Keenan Allen bowing out in L.A.
All new, all month.
They made him look like the Keenan Allen of 7 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, the
My
Vikings.
dream to play Let's Make a Deal with you, Wayne. You're the man.
My name is Big Money Brady.
These are always the fun let's make a deals because we are actually approaching Halloween.
Yeah.
So like it's extra costumey.
Yeah. But this was actually filmed in August, I guarantee you.
Really?
Yeah, because
So they don't do it like week of. It's like, so when you filmed it was like, we're going to film the fall chunk of episodes.
it was July 23rd that I was there, and it was released on September 25th.
I thought when you told me to watch it, you were like, no, we did this today. So watch
Oh,
it.
no.
Like I thought they do it like where it's like, no, we filmed today's episode yesterday type of thing.
No, not at all. And it shares the same space as The Price is Right.
So I
which-
wonder if they told everybody this is going to air during the October, so be Halloween-y.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is probably like in August because I think they'd flip off every other week or switch off every other week. 1 week is Let's Make a Deal. The other week is Price is Right. So I think they go because everybody did Price is Right. But if you look at this, the coloring of it all, it looks totally like The Price is Right.
Oh, yeah.
You can see.
Oh, and they're probably so fast with just moving everything out immediately.
Yeah,
It probably takes 20 minutes.
They do it in like when you watch the game, I mean, they have their process down. They know it probably the actual filming of the game show took like that might have been a little bit racist.
This is like-
that commercial or that costume.
I mean, this is legitimately like a fucking Kill Tony.
Oh no!
Like that's how the people who line up for Kill Tony to do stand up. This is how they're dressing.
Oh God! So it takes about an hour and a half to film an episode of Price is Right. They stop a few times. Oh, we got to do some editing. Oh, I got to call your name. Then we got to pronounce. Okay, everyone get excited. You know, I didn't quite pronounce your name correctly, so they had to go
Yeah.
back and do a few reshoots of that. But for the most part, they got the process down.
esthetician for 7 years. I've had my own business, and I love making women feel beautiful.
This is what they do when they interview before you go on the Price is Right. They ask these questions.
Yeah.
It's the same question.
It's like the pre-interview. How interesting are you?
Yeah.
30 years.
It's Wayne Brady being like, how hard am I going to have to try here?
Yeah. Are you boring or dull? Okay. Yeah, I knew because Jasmine was the 12th person in our group. So she was the last person in their memory. And she was one of 3 Asian people in the entire audience.
Hell yeah.
And I think that helped too.
They're like, we need you.
Yeah, and she's cute, you know, and kind of there's sort of a
and they were like, you
to
know
her.
the moves. She was like, I've been practicing the moves.
Oh, as we worked on it.
I really wish I had X-ray vision.
I feel like I've seen this guy at an open mic before.
Oh my God.
Has this guy been at a mic? I think
I was going to say.
I mean, he literally looks like a
Kill
guy
Tony.
at a
This is the fucking, this is the Iron Patriot or
I
whatever.
should know this. Where is Kill Tony done again?
Well, it's in Austin now, but they used to do it at the Comedy Store. It used to be every Monday it was adjacent with Potluck. So they would do Monday Potluck, and then people who didn't get on Potluck would throw their name in the Kill Tony bucket. Pathetic. You're not going to sign up for Kill Tony? No, because I have integrity. Fuck.
Yeah. Should that be the club that we focus on, man, over the Improv? Or you think the Improv is the one to go?
Everybody goes to both.
Yeah.
Like we just need to both go to those mics consistently.
Yeah,
one thing we both have to, I think, even get is just like the I'm gonna leave disappointment, where it's just like, ooh, when you're standing around, you're like, I'm leaving. Like,
yeah.
Most people, even if they don't get up, they still just hang out.
Yeah, I get it.
But we also don't have friends. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's yeah. I could do it now. Probably time. Here's the thing. Here's what I want to do. I'm trying to get in at some better booked shows, like that Better Half show, and also the Fable, and also Robert Buscemi's show at the Lyric. So I've gone to those shows several times over the past 2 months. I'm just trying to get my face out there again because I want to do those shows because I feel like mic-wise, I feel like my act, it feels pretty strong. Last month's been a little weaker. But when I was getting up like 2 and 3 times a week consistently, but I tell you, man, like a month and a half ago, it felt pretty good. I want to get up at those shows, have a couple of good sets there. Then I want to go to the club.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like that's sort of because I mean, I still have the goal of going over there. I do. So, yeah, I was going to say the store, and the Improv. I had 2 bad sets at the Improv. Oh, not a single honest laugh in either of them. It just was like, wow, this is going nowhere.
Improv, the Comedy Store is less so because they get like a real audience for. But the Improv, you have to have friends. Like if you don't know anybody, you could kill. They're not gonna. It's definitely a like. You got to have friends. I've seen people have mediocre sets and like almost bomb, but since it was like spectacular or sloppy, like and like, oh, that's Zach Stein. We all know Zach, so it's funny that he bombed instead of like you really do. That's a room where it's like you have to know people to do well.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's annoying. I knew people that wouldn't go because they're like, if you're not friends with everybody in the room, you're not going to do well.
Well, you know something. You got to fight through that, unfortunately.
Because even the bookers, because I knew people that would be like, if the bookers laugh, it's like, yeah, but the bookers aren't going to laugh if no one else does.
Yeah, no,
because they don't want to. Nobody wants to seem like they're the one with a bad sense of humor. So like when a comic is bombing, even if someone's enjoying it, they're not gonna. It's not like someone's gonna be like, "I'll be the only one to laugh."
Yeah.
Like you'll be embarrassed. Like you're like, "Oh, this guy." Everyone thinks this guy sucks. Like I don't want to be the one who's been like, "No, he's good."
You're just not getting it. Yeah, you're not getting because it's not funny. That's the reason why. So, but anyway, that's my plan. So I mean, I'm just letting you know. I mean, but I think I should be able to start getting booked at some of those rooms. I'm going to go to the Fable again this coming week. I know Michael Connell's going up there on Wednesday, so I want to stop by
that micro dosed show.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you want to take a break next, or do you want to or get into another matchup here?
Let's do one more matchup and then take a break.
So let's do Policia and Rescue Rangers, and then we'll carry that over because I actually have some fun carryover here.
Sure.
So there's an episode of Chicago PD. What do I have here? Got my notes. Season 13, episode 2. So this episode is called Open Wounds, and we're getting a fun goal here. So fun goal and a relevancy goal. So this episode opens with some old man getting snatched by an unmasked dudes in a white van. And they lean into, it's obviously not ICE. It's like a plot, but it's very much like socially relevant.
Of course, it's of the times.
So it's this guy. This is Torres.
Some weird, horror movies you worked on?
So he keeps picking at it the whole episode. And then later on, he finally breaks down that it's like,
Mamacita, you know, I like the company of a woman
so
too.
here's what he's going to basically say is that like he can't feel anything anymore because the job has hardened him. So him jamming his thumb in the cut, it's like how I feel emotions now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, so he's a cutter.
So she's about to go, well, let's go in the bathroom, brother. MTV, MTV2, and MTV Classic, which plays music videos, are still very much here, guys.
Yeah. That's amazing.
But yeah, we'll be back. We love you.
Absolutely.
Cheaters, don't sleep on Tammy. Tuesdays.
Something's not right. We followed him to this sex toy shop. What the?
That's literally my best friend.
Are you serious?
These players made their bed.
How dare you?
I don't want to lose my family.
Now Tammy's pulling back the sheets.
Hey!
What the hell is Tammy Roman doing here?
I came to find out what y'all was doing.
Caught in the act unfaithful. Only new Tuesdays at 8. Watch on MTV.
The best investment we can make is in our health.
With our Aquasana water filter, we know we're drinking cleaner, healthier water.
And that will pay the highest dividends.
Cheers.
Now up to 50% off at aquasana.com.
In a tight spot? Need cash fast? Bridget's got your back. Get $25 to $250 instantly. No credit check, no interest, no late fees. Download Bridget for free today.
At TrueWork, we know what you wear must stand up to the job. That's why we design performance workwear. Built to move, built to last, built to perform. Built like it matters, because it does. TrueWork Performance Workwear.
Those 26 miles in the rain?
Yeah.
FrameBridge can frame that with custom framing made easy.
First in my class.
Let FrameBridge frame that, either in-store or online.
This is Italy, Japan, 2013.
Why not frame them? They'll frame any memento, large or small. Whether it's a pic or a Picasso, FrameBridge will frame it with the highest quality materials. Millions of custom frames and counting. Get started today at framebridge.com.
Fabletics has you covered with their high-quality, premium activewear. Look and feel amazing whether you're working out or hanging out. Get 80% off everything when you sign up as a new VIP, only at Fabletics.com.
I didn't always used to steal my kids' Halloween candy.
I'd graze, sure, but there was nothing worth the crying, you know?
Until people started handing out treat packs from Nuts.com.
I just couldn't help myself.
The maple caramel corn is so good.
Oh, I can't resist those spooky, delicious gummies.
I will literally inhale those gummy worms.
Do I feel ashamed? Nah.
Would I do it again? In a heartbeat.
Create your own combination of Halloween deliciousness with so much to choose from at Nuts.com. Get 20% off plus free shipping on your first order.
What does under outfit feel like? So comfortable and soft, it's like we designed our bras to be forgotten. Try them at home for 180 days. Also available at Nordstrom.com. Under outfit, engineered for happiness.
When your dog's superhero moment goes sideways. Pumpkin Now, the urgent pay service from Pumpkin Pet Insurance, can pay you for eligible care before you pay the vet. Ask your vet about Pumpkin or visit pumpkin.care to get a free quote.
And this is an important step for all our employees.
Blah, 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 blah.
Certain you're a mule?
Yeah.
Are you for imprint certain?
Oh boy.
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time, that's the certainty of 4imprint. Wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Being a new mom is no joke. And they are so expensive.
Yes, you are good mom and for the cutie.
Choose America's favorite pet insurance and get up to 90% cash back for covered claims like surgeries, dental issues, and much more.
I've gotten a lot of reports of disruptions in the classroom.
Hello, bud. You can just go home. I'll finish this myself.
You want to throw down, bro?
You wanted to see me.
Yeah, 5 minutes ago I snuck up on Wendy and totally 6'7" her from behind.
Wow! South Park. New episode Wednesday at 10 on Comedy Central.
6'7".
Stream next day and catch up anytime on Paramount Plus.
Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love. Together and we're easy gonna solve it.
Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Oh yeah. Come and get your love. Na 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 yeah. Come and get your love. Na 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 na. Come and get your love.
Come and get your love, come and get your love now.
Come and get
All right. Yeah, even when I'm listening to, like, those are my regular headphones. It's the big. Oh, it's huge. Do you hear yourself?
I can't. Oh, no, no, perfect. Yeah, I can hear myself fine.
Okay, yeah, kick back in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, but this is the 30th anniversary of this album or 20, but it's, oh shit. It's not, is it out for you again? Check. Try again.
Yeah, I can hear it. Was this like 95?
95.
Jesus
95.
Christ.
So it's what, 30 years?
Yeah, it's 30 years.
So yeah, they just re-released this. It's in my it's in my new release feed. And
wow. Well, they were doing a tour. I think they hadn't toured in 16 years.
So
I think. Or
the big thing with this was this album and Blur. You know, woohoo!
Yeah, exactly.
That competed with each other. Blur
Absolutely.
and Oasis was like a big competition in England.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they won, obviously.
Well, yeah, Oasis was a better band.
Well, I think that guy got the last laugh with Gorillaz because he does Gorillaz.
Oh, the dude from
Damien, he's from Blur.
God. Gorillaz with a Z, man.
Well, no, it's with a Z. Yeah, with a Z. Fucking Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
There we go. He's got his music persona, man. He's got his persona. Well, I have a persona. If you're going to be a performer, you have to have some degree of persona up there. You just have to, you know?
I think his persona, even though it was reality, was like he's the songwriter. Like Noel's the brains.
Yeah.
He's the brains. The guy, the other singer is the like coke fuck up.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And the rest of the boys are just the lads.
Well, I mean, they were very much like trying to compare them to the Beatles a lot.
I honestly thought a lot of it because right away you're like, oh, they don't get along. And I always thought that was kind of like a gimmick. Like you said, I was like, that's their image. But like, no, they fucking hated each other.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes if you hate each other, it's kind of weird. When I think of offices I've worked in sometimes where I didn't like the people, in a weird way.
You still work good.
Yeah, well, you can, and frankly, that tension makes me work a little harder, I think. Which is, it's so twisted if you think about it.
Fucking sick, bro.
It shouldn't be that way, but it is. At least it is for me. Every once in a while, I needed a little kick in the ass, you know?
Well, yeah, you're listening. You're like the new Tupac album is out.
This was, these guys, they were. This is the 90s. This is like,
so we're gonna do some.
Soviet Union's gone. Everything's fine, you know.
Well, we're all getting over Cobain's death too.
Yeah, he just killed himself. I remember when he killed himself. I found out when I was working at that fair housing agency. Buddy of mine told it to me.
We're not going to be able to go through the ads on this. So if I fast forward to parts, but this is going to be the intro to Grey's Anatomy scored some goals here. So obviously, and the last season ended with the hospital exploding on a floor.
Oh,
so they picked it back up. Grey's Anatomy likes to do the like. You can tell they filmed this episode with the finale.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just airing this as the premiere, but this is really just part 2 of the finale.
Yeah.
An anesthesiologist must continually monitor sedation, respiratory and heart rate, blood pressure.
Let me go!
So I'm giving a goal right off the top for explosion to close a season and to start. That's intense. That's a good goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
So 4-1 Rescue Rangers.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good hook. Well, dude, this is what the first scene of Red Lines is. This. It's a house getting bombed, getting blown up.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's
fuck.
I think that's you know something. This is the truth. The class I took, and people are like, your first scene's good. Like it works. So I'm like, that's good. It's
That's
good to hear. You know what I
got
mean?
something to grab. You're
Exactly.
Like the opening scene, and then the rest has to just be up to par.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I got a hook
You know
there.
what?
You know?
And this is something Louis C.K. said this about his act, right? And he told me with his penis, he's like the head of it. He was using it as the mouth,
his mushroom
and
cap.
then he had two.
Yeah.
But it was good advice that his dick gave me.
Yeah.
He said that like he would do like he moves his closer to the opening.
Yeah.
And he says because then everything else has to be as good as that. Like it's almost like using your best weapon first. Like you've discarded that. And he goes, and then like everything kind of becomes as good as your closer because like you immediately disarm yourself. Like whenever you get a closer, open with it now. And like now you have to force yourself to like make everything else as good.
Well, also, if it's a good closer, you should get good laughs right out of the gate, too.
Yeah.
Which, of course, changes. I mean, I don't know about you. Whenever I get that first honest laugh, it's like, yeah, that's going to be good.
So
I know immediately.
It's almost
you know?
like in your head, you should be like, well, now everything has to be as good as this opening scene.
Yeah.
And that is the standard.
Yeah. Well, exactly. I mean, that's yeah. You know, I worry a bit about that. But I tell you, I hadn't read my pilot since before I took my class. You know, I read the little excerpts of it, but I read it again this past week, and I don't know, man, maybe I should have imposter syndrome and I don't have it. It's good. Like, this is a good pilot. Like, it works, you know?
Oh, yeah. And it's nostalgic, especially now, dude. You got to get on that 90s nostalgia train now.
Yeah, and I think that I certainly got good things from the class. You know, it has more depth and contours to it. Like and I added a good scene into it as a result too. And like definitely punched up at least like 10 to 12 lines of dialogue. You know, it's like, I don't know. I just think it's now worth another time to get it out to folks, you know. So
Hell yeah, brother.
That's kind of our next step in the process is that we I got this one group out there, Call Sheet Media, that I looked up online, and they seem to be legitimate. And they take 5 to 6 people, original ideas every 6 months, they say. And if they like your idea, they're like, okay, well, we might try to sell this thing. We might try to option this thing. We might try to produce this thing. And we want to work with you on this. And it's about new talent. They seem legitimate. They had decent enough reviews. So I was like, I'm going to give it a shot with them. Why not? You know, but I feel like I thought it was good 2 years ago. It's a far better script than 2 years ago. It's better than it was 6 months ago. You know, it's always kind of improving. Anyway, thanks for listening, man. But
we got another minute and 23 of ads because I fast forwarded to the mid. They like back you up. Like if you skip 2 ads, they're like,
oh yeah, you must have your ads.
Capitalism.
We have to squeeze every fucking dollar and moment of time out of you. And if you're against this, you're a socialist. We're gonna label you that. I want to just be a human being. I don't work to live. I work to live. I don't live to work. That's what the Spanish say, you know?
That's a snap, brother.
Go to the mirror.
But doesn't that make sense? I mean, I like working hard. So, I mean, I've had satisfying moments in my life with a lot of satisfying moments, busting my ass in my career. But I want to do something different now, Keith. I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to draw upon my personal experiences and create something hopefully compelling.
Hell yeah,
that I
dude.
can sell, you know? And you know something? I believe... I told you I wrote a feature length about my stalking, you know, and that's gotten better too. I mean, it's not as good as my
you
pilot.
You also got this grandma Nazi story in your back pocket.
I still have that too. I still have that I want to, here's my attitude towards that. I want to keep that around, but I want to have some true success first, where it's like I sell the thing or, oh, we're going to actually maybe put some money behind this and you can be a writer. I want to know what it's like to be in a writer's room. I think I could learn a hell of a lot from that experience, you know? And when I had that experience, then I want to tap into the, because I think that could be a potentially great script. But anyway, sorry.
So here's this is a brace. We got a double goal situation right here. So Link gets 2 goals for, a Link almost dies. So we got an intensity. He's on the phone with he just married Joe 36 hours ago. And now he took some shrap to the chest.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so he did this thing where he's like, it's going to be okay, but if it's not, get a dog, and the password to my phone is this. Like, all the whole end of life shit.
Yeah, get a dog. Replace me with Rover.
Yeah. So
that's hilarious.
So,
man.
and then
I love that being on the list of things.
And then he's getting a long haul goal because he's obviously, even in the third episode, he's like,
is he still messed up?
And you can tell he's going to get all mad because like she has to help him. Like he falls down. I can do it.
Exactly that classic thing of like that was like Cruz and Born on the 4th of July. You know.
So
like,
Link scores a brace. It is now 4-3 Policia over Rescue Rangers.
I agree. That's good. It's good.
And we got one more goal in the third episode that I'm going to pull up right now. And that one is on DVR, so we can fast forward. This one is an overall intensity. The medical situation, a motherfucker gets stuck to the hospital with his forklift.
You mean like he was doing his forklift and he sort of ran it into a wall?
Like he gets stuck to the building with the forklift.
Oh, the forklift has actually stabbed him up on the wall. That's good. So is it? Oh, this is Seattle, right? Yeah. But actually, that's actually in my neighborhood right there. They filmed Grey's Anatomy down the street from me.
Oh yeah, like all the exteriors.
Prospect Studios, absolutely. I've seen them shoot. Jasmine had she had to do some background work.
So the hospital over here, the St. Vincent's,
yeah,
they do the 911 shows and the fire truck, the ladder fucking 19 or Station 19. They film that over here.
She did background on 911 also. Do you know who the guest star was?
Who?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Hell yeah.
So she got to meet Jennifer Love Hewitt. She actually liked filming that one. It was fun, she said. It was. You know, sometimes the background people can be a little weird. Can get a little weird with background folks.
I think episode 2 was the forklift.
That's totally in our hood. You can tell. Wow.
Yeah, brother.
It's got that same quality of light. You know.
An orthopedic surgeon
God.
his plane in the middle of nowhere with his family on board.
Fix it, Meredith.
I'm trying. He was
Is this her nightmare?
It's like a daydream, yeah. So she's going to get more involved because her sister, Amelia, kind of like through her sister-in-law, she's going to be like in a catatonic state because a doctor died. And the only reason she was in the operating room was because of her. So she's like down.
And she's guilt-ridden over that?
She's guilt-ridden over it.
Yeah.
So now she's having like memories of her childhood as like a...
Again, this is background, good character background.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell this show's been on for many years.
27.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, all the characters are super defined, you know?
Like, it's getting to the point where there are some, like, 4th, 5th generation characters. Like, there's a character in it where they were like, it's the first time he's not going to be a regular on the show since season 16.
Wow. Yeah, this show has been a hit. I remember a woman I worked with in Wisconsin before I ever met you watched Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. I find it to be.
She isn't sick.
It's good, fun, bad.
Yeah. I liked it when we were talking about LA Law the last episode. Keith, when you talked about that pilot episode, I remember that episode.
All right, we got 2.5 minutes to get to this forklift scene.
So if I say this with the LA Law episode we talked about last episode, the pilot episode of LA Law, from like 87 or whatever it was.
It wasn't the pilot, but it was from like the 16th episode.
The episode you talked about, I remember watching that because if I'm not mistaken, the scumbag guy was like, "Hey, can you catch cancer?" Because she has, and he's like this. I remember him being like, "Oh, he's a gross character," you know. I remember Buscemi was on that show. Steve Buscemi was on that show early on.
I'm sure it was like how Law and Order is now, where it's like people got their start as like rapist number 3.
Yeah, I think Bruce Willis probably had a few. Well, though he was probably doing moonlighting by that time. I remember him being on Miami Vice, like in '84 and '85. You know, he's now. I think his brain has problems. You know
who? Buscemi?
No. Bruce Willis.
Oh, he's got the frontal temporal dementia. Like it's not just problems. Like he can't talk anymore. Like he's gonna die in 3 years. Like the frontal temporal dementia, your life expectancy is like 5 years.
Oh man. Like you basically.
He's not gonna be around too much longer.
Wow.
Maybe with money, but like I looked up, they were like the prognosis is not good.
Yeah. Maybe money might help, but exactly. But you know. That's the thing I have to accept with Trump. I just finally have accepted that this past week.
He's here.
Yeah, it's the idea of like, well, maybe he could die. His diet. And those things are true. he's also got a shitload of money, and there's a lot of people invested in his success.
Yeah.
He's got 3 or 4 doctors around him at all times. You know, it has to be a major health like he has to almost die instantly, like a massive hemorrhage in his brain.
And
you know
like
what I mean?
JD Vance isn't good.
Oh God, he's a
like it's not like if he
monster.
dies, it's like okay, put the Democrats are in power now.
No, it is. In fact, I actually
Trump is better than JD Vance.
That's how bad it is.
Like JD Vance is like a better politician.
Well, he's. I think his image is bad, so that would hurt him. I think, but he's a shapeshifter. He has no real. He like whoever is in power, that's who he wants to like please and maybe you know.
Oh, we're getting a tsunami on 911.
Oh, here we go. Whoa.
Nearly every.
This is the big one.
Well, they're throwing like we've done all this crazy shit. Here's what we're gonna do this season.
Plus Thursday, they will go.
Oh yeah, they go to space. There's a disaster in space. We're already 2 episodes into it.
Jesus.
911, what is your emergency?
Dude.
Whoa, man.
Houston, we have a fucking emergency.
They're going into space?
Yeah, dude.
Wow. That's outlandish.
So here we go. Got this motherfucker getting a goal for being forklift to a building. Look at that. Drove him right in.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Pushing the meds, start bagging them.
Yeah.
So also this guy right here, he's the husband of the like she's in charge of all the attending doctors.
Yeah.
And because he's so like he takes charge and does all this at the end of the episode, she's like, I want you to do my job. Cause like it's stressing her out, so she like swapsies with her husband.
I need a doctor.
By the way, I don't think you'd be alive if that thing went through you like that.
Well, that's part of the trauma of the situation of it is he says like they intubate him while he's up there and they have to basically keep him perfectly still.
Yeah.
While they intubate him, cut him off, and even when they pull him down, they had to like keep him in a completely prone. Like they acknowledged that at least in this situation.
Yeah.
Thinking up a level should.
But yeah, that was Rescue Rangers. So Rescue Rangers Policia tied 4-4.
Yeah. No, this is a good episode. I mean,
Make it stop! Make it stop! Sir, you need to hold pressure. Give me a tourniquet.
is he doing
he
gags?
exploded.
Is he doing gags?
Multiple explosions. You want to give that an intensity goal?
Yeah. Well, I thought maybe it was like a. See,
No,
I think
that'd be funny.
It's like, hey, he's like
Happy
a clown.
Halloween.
Hey, smell this flower. She like shoots him in the face. But those
Hell
gags.
yeah, that's a goal.
Absolutely.
So Rescue Rangers takes the lead 5-4 over Policia. So let's do you want to do some TV news? Some ugly fuck shit?
Sure.
Some of these ugly people. We got an October 24th angle here.
I don't.
You don't want to look at a fucked up face?
You know what I feel good about this episode, Keith? I haven't gone too political, and I think that's a good thing.
Oh, we're just going to look at a face here.
Because I'm going to try to let it be a challenge to me to not get pissed off, okay?
See, that's where I'm at. Well, and here's what you got to learn about Fox News is whatever I'm going to show you, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like they're not doing anything different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's the same sort of tone. It's the same kind of segments. It's the same. It's just, we're going to bludgeon you over the head. Transgender, here's a genius. Do you think Pete Holmes does Gutfeld?
No. Okay, so here we go.
I like this. I like it when they bring in their supposed experts.
We're going to wait till it zeroes in. So this guy clearly took some shrapnel to the face here.
Become a bigger
It looks like Laura got the haircut that the Milwaukee Brewers fan lady had. in solidarity.
It's literally called the Karen. That's literally what it's called, you know?
Well, Laura, I mean, this is what we're trained to do. Our special operations forces are
you're
built
trained to do
in,
it. It doesn't mean it's
find, fix, and
right
finish
or
the
it's
enemy.
legal.
It's what we've done all over the world. We were so effective at it in 9/11 when we were doing counter-drug operations.
I want to see. Wait, you're not going to really see it when they zero in on them.
We were working with the host nations. In this case, it was Colombia and Peru, and helping them identify drug labs, providing them.
All right, they only 3-screen him. So half of his face is gone because he took shrapnel.
Yeah.
So I want to start this out by saying thank you for your service, but you look fucking weird, bro.
Well, he's got that eye. You can tell the eye is not. It's not. his left eye or his right eye, what we look as the left eye,
his Lisa Lopez,
has got some problems. Yeah.
I wish I had a TLC song to strap. Also, this guy, maybe he doesn't look weird, but doesn't that look like a mix? Someone tried to make Lindsey Graham and Donald Trump at the same time, this guy.
Oh, with the glasses?
And people realized they wouldn't fund the military, for example.
Like Trump hair, Lindsey Graham-ish kind of structure.
The Democrats wouldn't. I mean, yeah, they're digging their heels in. You know what I mean? It's just like this may go on for a couple of years. I don't know. Okay. You know.
All right, and that's the goals. Do you want to continue on, or
I actually don't, because
cattle ranchers. I'll go through some of the topics here. So, this is about that's the Trump looking guy. So we had there's a recall on wet wipes. That was from a ABC story. Cattle ranchers are mad at Trump because of this fucking Colombian beef or Argentinian beef.
Did you
thing.
see it? Did you see his Truth Social response to that? It was just so like,
he's probably he's upset.
He's just like, don't talk back to me, you assholes. That's basically what it is. It's like, no, the tariffs are helping it. You should buy Argentinian beef. It was just like, it's so like, he doesn't even like the people who actually support him. He doesn't like people. It's pretty wild.
All right, it's surfing from here on out.
Okay. Hey, how about that Michigan State, maybe?
All right. You got that?
I think that's the next game. Yeah, right there. And then, something I do want to say one thing. I want to do the gas to the Hallmark movie.
Child, so they could come up, try to get the penalty with a hard
this
count.
is
another low scorer. This is this to me is just dread. I like dudes like you are loving this. Like this probably gets your putt a little bit. A good defensive showdown.
Well, it's also if you can have good drives within this defensive plays. Every play tends to matter.
Yeah, I think that matters more. Like if it's just a bunch of 3 and outs, just like that's when it's boring. But if you got guys knocking the ball out and like the offense is making plays, but the defense is just canceling
and then
it out.
responding it to there's like an ebb and flow. There's a response.
But sometimes there are games, especially these rivalry ones, where they both are just like, we're going to kind of just like not play for the first couple quarters.
Michigan State, man. God, I hated Michigan growing. Michigan was one of the fact that they ducked Wisconsin for 6 years, from 2011 to 2017, they ducked Wisconsin, and that pissed me off because Wisconsin would have pounded them during that era. They would have pounded them, but they didn't play them. And growing up, Michigan always beat Wisconsin.
My entry when I started watching college, the Northwestern 95 team I knew about.
Yeah.
But the Brian Greasy 98 Wolverines was like when I started really fucking with football.
Yeah.
And that's when the Rose Bowl tricked me because I thought that every year the Rose Bowl was the national title game.
Oh.
So I watched Wisconsin play UCLA the next year.
Yeah.
Thinking like, the Rose Bowl is the national title game.
Yeah.
And at the end of the Rose Bowl, I was like, where's the trophy?
Oh, interesting.
And the game just ended, and I remember almost feeling like I had been had.
Oh, interesting.
I watched Ron Dane just dominate UCLA, and it's not even the national title game. I think it was the Orange Bowl or something. That year.
Because but the thing about it is, the fact is, the Rose Bowl is the coolest of the bowl games. I think it's just the stadium and just the stadium, the look of it. When I was a kid and you watched the Rose Bowl, like Ohio State and USC played a lot, Michigan and Washington, it was such a cool stadium. It was iconic. That's why I have not been to the Coliseum. Isn't that amazing? Got to go to the Coliseum. I've been to the Rose Bowl. I've been to the SoFi. Is amazing.
I've been to the USC where USC plays.
Oh, I'd love to go. I got to get down there. I want to do it for a night game too. I think during the day would be kind of hot.
Yeah. You
gotta drink the fluids.
Just later in the season. But it also gets chilly later on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I got my jacket tonight.
Stanton.
Okay, yeah. Let's go to Hallmark.
Hallmark?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Hallmark is.
All right, that means Drama Queens is gonna be in play.
I'm gonna manifest this. It's always big city woman goes back to a small town.
Here's what you need to know off the bat. Since they don't fuck with Halloween at all, they're doing Christmas and then they'll start Thanksgiving. So right now, I think they're doing Christmas movies. So have that in your head.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
Sometimes because they throw like Santa Clauses at you, like
even in October,
or when they throw some like weird plots at you, where like the grandpa's actually Santa Claus and shit.
That's like the big reveal.
Do you want to do? We have 3 Hallmark channels: regular, family, or mystery.
Mystery's got an edge. There's actually family Hallmark.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's do family Hallmark. It's got to be.
They're doing TV.
Their dilemmas.
Good Witch.
Their dilemmas.
It's a TV show.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Do you want to just do this one?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Ted Cooper.
Okay. You're already right.
Oh no, it's not. They're doing Christmas in kind of like Christmas in July. But I thought they'd be doing Thanksgiving movies because I know they don't like Halloween doesn't exist. But
in their Christian eyes.
They do like October, they do Christmas. Then in November, they'll do Thanksgiving movies, and then they go back to Christmas.
God, we just have to get our Christmas on.
I will say, Hallmark isn't as Christian as it used to be. That's why they split off and that other channel got created.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're right.
They're more just like family.
Yeah, it's extremely square.
The one thing Hallmark tries to sell you is like staying home. Like,
oh yeah,
if you got an opportunity to do something in the big city, but don't discount the love you have for where your roots were planted.
Exactly.
Like that's kind of their whole thing. Like they're trying to get kids to stay with their parents.
Yeah, absolutely. Never mind how dysfunctional and closed-minded your town is. Say, for example, everyone stands around you when the one guy pushes you to the ground and yells Jew and chants it to your face.
Did they do that to you?
Yes. When I was 16.
You're like not Jewish though.
Yeah, my stepfather was Jewish.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, that's like nothing.
And they were like, Jew. Well, a guy, he took my legs out from underneath me, Joel Bredigan. Took my legs out from underneath me and I fell on my back and it was snowing. So there was a good 6 inches of snow. Yeah.
Like in a kind of like genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Family. Like there's certain beats that all genres hit that I was trying to like make the universal goals.
Absolutely. So that makes sense.
So all the universal
dilemmas,
goals.
Like some dilemma.
Twist, bad, fun, cliche, deep, intense, life lesson. You look fucking weird, bro. Socially relevant, local reference, PJs, product placement goal, exposition dump, power of friendship, continuity error, the guilty pleasure goal, and then eating your feelings. Those are all
great.
Universal. All shows do those things.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. No doubt about it. I got news for you. I was thinking about that this past week. I actually don't do the twist well. I don't know how to execute a twist.
Those are one of those things where I feel like the twist has to be the original idea.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like M. Night Shyamalan, the first idea he got was like, what if someone was dead and didn't know it?
Yeah.
And then the rest was written around it.
Yeah.
Breathe.
That was his last good movie.
Unbreakable was good.
Yeah, I never saw. I don't know. That was
That's
actually
really good.
Yeah.
That one you might not like though, because it's a little rooted in comic books.
Absolutely.
Where like Bruce Willis essentially is a real life superhero, and then like there's like a real comic booky angle to it.
Absolutely. No, I heard it's actually pretty good.
It's fantastic.
Signs I didn't think was that bad. Yeah,
that's where it got like where I think people started being like, okay, we get it. You do the shock ending.
Yeah, and then it was, like, was it not Watcher in the Woods or what was that one where he was?
The Village.
The Village.
That was Bryce Dallas Howard's first movie, and it started my intense love for Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh yeah, she's got good bone structure.
Monster. Two terrifyingly huge monsters.
I also weirdly, as someone who always like was into Hollywood and like I wanted to be I really was impressed that like, oh, she's a director too. I think after The Village, she made her first movie pretty much after that.
Wow.
Like she's more of a director to me. It's not. That's sometimes it's just the board.
Okay,
my board's taking a shit.
It's okay. Yeah, but then I feel like you'll be closer than me.
So here we go.
Let's go. Let's see what it is.
I got to go to more info.
Okay.
I saw Unlucky Weatherman. An unlucky weatherman hopes to share his Christmas time cheer with his high school crush. I was way off.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
God, I'm going to be honest with you, Keith. It's been so. I don't even.
Unlucky means unlaid, by the way.
Yeah, needs to bust one off. Yeah, but eventually, even I couldn't do that anymore. And she was, I guess, totally like libidinous and stuff. Like she was like sexually active in high school, which I was not, just to let
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
neither was I.
You know, in case you're wondering.
I actually I knew some people that whored up, and I was like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know people who
A couple people who had kids. Let's go to Bravo. Let's balance it out with some reality.
Those kids are like 21 now or 20.
Oh, dude, I know a bunch of people whose kids are like 18. They're going to like their prom and
Western
shit,
and stuff,
and
Western.
like going to college and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some of them are like their kids have kids.
Ooh.
It's wild.
Yeah,
it's a wild time.
Yeah, well, they're a grandfather. You know what I mean? Like, they're a grandparent at like 39. You're getting into some like Lauren Boebert age there.
All right,
you know?
this is reality. Let's do a little Halloween baking championship. Let's see where we're at. You watched this with Jazz.
How are you? So I ran for heart.
So we're looking for awkward interactions.
I watched this episode.
With that, I made a brown butter peanut blondie with raspberry.
It's supposed to be a brain.
Peanut butter and
Yeah,
jelly
well, they
pie.
give them these tasks. Like, it's Halloween. You got to do something like, okay, here's your task. And they
Oh,
have like
yeah.
3 or 4 dimensions to it, you know?
Oh, I know that.
And it is, I got to admit it, the food it actually looks like it tastes pretty good.
Some people kill it too, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I cannot keep my mouth shut during this show, and it really bothers Jazz.
Because you just like make fun of
I'm just like, God, look at these people. I was like, look at this guy. He's just, can you be any more queenie? Like, just, you know. And
well, that's the kind of people that like to bake.
Exactly.
It's not like
you know?
fucking dudes like you are making muffins. Like, that's just something.
We're going to play dress up. This is what we're going to do on the show. We're going to play dress up. I just find that so lame. Who
does that?
You know what?
Who plays dress up?
The judges. They literally will put costumes on and play dress up for the show.
Fun angle. That's just to make it different.
But like if it's Halloween, they'll be like, okay, I'm going to dress up like me in junior high school. You
There's
know,
a
like,
Harry Potter
He
one
did
now.
that guy. He's competent. He's extremely proper. It's very proper, you know?
Not a sauce.
Right.
Especially if you're trying to evoke peanut butter and jelly, the ratios are off. That said, I love this cookie. Like, it wasn't just a cookie. You were really clever about making sure it made sense with the dessert that you
I
were
love
creating.
that. Like, this show's been on for so long, and they've figured out a ways to get deeper than just like this cookie signifies love and friendship to me.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, the ways that you can describe a good cookie, it's very impressive. Where it's like, damn, dude, like
well, it makes sense off from the stuff they say. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. I could see someone's thinking that way with a cookie, you know?
Keep my fingers crossed and
Oh, this woman's, I don't know, she's kind of an... Also, when someone gets kicked off the show, they always cry, and I'm just like, come on. You're
I
just
mean, some of these
baking
people.
things.
But it's they're into it,
and
they want that money though.
Yeah,
too.
I know, and they can parlay it for their business. Will go through the roof if they win this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got to hire on 10 more bakers, literally.
She interviewed someone from Riverside that was on. I don't know if it was the Halloween one, but she was on one of these, and like, what's that? It was the Halloween one, and she like got eliminated, and she like interviewed her, and she was like, no, like it was. Like, she did cry, but then she was like, no, it was fine. Like, like, you know, I think you start to know when, like, okay, I'm at my talent limit.
Yeah. I've watched a lot of these shows, but God, I find them annoying sometimes.
Sometimes I think that's, you know how Jasmine played the role of contestant?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think the crying is like, you just get so caught up in the moment. Like, it's like, you're going to cry.
Yeah. Well, you are being
You just got
filmed.
humiliated kind of on television. Like, a bunch of people just told you you're bad at cooking.
Sorry. I find that so bad. I'm just... I couldn't make the right cookie, and then they just kicked me off the show. Like,
Yeah, but that's not the kind of cry it is.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah, they're different, you know. But
It's just kind of like momentary.
God, it's just so
Like,
fucking lame.
I would, and I think they purposely search these people out because they do more professional shows. These are people that I think fully
well-produced.
understand that, like, I'm not an actual baker. Like, it's a hobby.
Some of them are, though. So, I mean, I think most of them are, and then some of them are hobby bakers, too. So when they get a little further along, if they're in the semifinals or quarterfinals, it's like, wow, you actually made it. Like, you made it through a couple rounds as an amateur baker. The food, I mean, it's just, you never, the practicality side of it all is a little annoying to me. You're never going to make this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah.
There's literally so many different ingredients. I think it does give you a little bit more of a mature palate, if you will, about like what flavors to look for with something, which I think that's a good thing.
That's something they need to lean on a little more sometimes is like when they need to just like point out, be like, for a regular thing, this would be good, but
yeah.
Like sometimes they criticize them where it's like, well, they're not a chef in their real life. Like, sorry, they didn't get the fondant down perfectly or whatever.
They're pretty. I mean, there's no Simon on these shows. They try to be pretty optimistic, but boy, there's times when they leave the room and it's like, I got nothing out of this. I mean, they really rip it pretty hard. You know, it's like it just didn't work. Also, it's it's tough to cook under those circumstances. You know, to bake under those circumstances. This woman has made a lot of money.
Oh, and they're even leaning off Flo. They got Mara taking the lead a little more. Wow. She's another improv actress. They love fucking
Chicago improv.
Or the Second City. They fucking is the feeder to the progressive girl.
Well, my buddy Pete Gross, he was on those Sonic commercials with TJ Jagodowski. He did those commercials, I think.
Oh, TJ and Dave, yeah.
Oh, it was TJ Jagodowski and Pete Gross.
Okay, yeah. TJ and Dave is the show.
Yeah,
the other guy.
Yeah. I think they did those commercials for 17 years, and they got a producer credit and writing credit too. They made millions of dollars.
Dude, I think I remember when they stopped doing that. It was kind of like, are they not friends anymore? Or
yeah,
something?
because you got used to them. And then they started throwing some real money. The early commercials were totally budget. They were just budget commercials, and it was just their interaction.
Oh, here we go. This is fun. I love when you make fun of these people, these beachfront bargain hunter, the house people.
We're totally happy.
Back at the house,
our immigrant labor is constructing everything.
And hold on, you hear a whistle, and then just guys running in. What is this? A baseball game?
No.
Whoa!
Hey. Wow! Look at
See how I was like, it is interesting with the like that there are so many of these building shows where it's like, dude, this is all just this old house.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's the same thing, yeah.
The only thing different about this old house is it's the same project every week, where every week these are new things.
Yeah,
The budget is what it is, so let's leave it there.
Trying to keep the budget where it is.
Okay.
I always love how these guys are so nice, and real construction people are always cussing, hacking. There'd be loogies fucking on all these lumbers and shit.
For so many of the deals, often when the deals I worked on, I had to go out and look and doing construction inspections, and I wanted to look at the site and see how it looked. That's all. Gave me an opportunity to get out of the office too. And you had to go to like the porta potties they would have on site, the graffiti, and it was like something it made forum people blush. It was so sexist and sexual, and like women with just giant sagging tits. It was so, and a lot of like gay stuff too. It was like gay jokes were in there a lot. Like, two men together. It was always. It was longshoreman like. They were not a refined man. Let's put it that way. I'm lucky I never had to do that. That construction, and I respect it. It's hard work.
Man, we're Harry Potter and on 2 channons. NBC is just going to throw Harry Potter of random Ocean's 12. What's fucking Halloweeny about this? Does anything happen with Clooney? Anytime or Brad Pitt? I mean, they've been showing 7 too, but that's at least something Halloween. Ooh, Rosemary's Baby.
Ooh, I've never seen this movie.
It's good. It's good at the end. It's a little silly. Like the neighbors are a little weird. Like when you find out they're Satanists, it's like, yeah, but they're still goofy. You got this. Did you feed her the mouse?
She couldn't have lifted it by herself. She was 89.
Should we open it? Maybe her son should.
I think this is one of those movies, like a guitarist that's died, where like people like it because she got murdered by Charles Manson. It is a good movie, but like that helps.
Yeah, well, this is Polanski's. This is Polanski who directed this, who was obviously married to Sharon Tate, and I think while he was filming this, I want to say she might have been murdered. Maybe, or
no,
I don't know.
After. This is how they got their relationship together.
This came on in 68. No, because he did a movie before this with Sharon Tate 2 years before this.
Okay.
That's John Cassavetes, who is, the famous independent filmmaker. Yeah. He's great, actually. I love his movies.
His son is Nick.
Yeah. Absolutely. I've seen his last movie was Love Streams. He would do these movies like Dirty Dozen in this just to raise money to film he wanted to film his movies. His movies are great, man. They're just like really gritty sort of human experiences, Husbands. I don't know if you've ever seen Husbands or A Killing of a Chinese Bookie. Like an art house theater will have a music box would have like a week of Cassavetes. So I saw Love Streams, which is the last movie, came out in '84. Then I've also seen Woman Under the Influence with Jenna Rollins. That's actually a great movie. Look at Mia Farrow.
For two proper Victorian ladies. They cooked and ate several young children, including a niece.
Oh, lovely.
Adrian Mercato practiced witchcraft.
All of these movies, and I get it's because people still had it, but they always had a random British guy.
I'm a trained thespian.
One character in this movie has to have a British drawl.
Keith Kennedy business began, and
I'm the one who delivers the saneness because I'm British, so I am smart.
The food they're eating, I'm sure, was deemed like really sophisticated.
It looks like macaroni and cheese.
And it's mac and cheese and wieners, I think.
And steak.
With some wine.
He's
with
just
some
eating
wine.
steak.
But hot. Awful things happen in every
Cassavetes,
apartment house.
at the end of his life, what's that condition where your liver completely like just gets? That's not just fatty liver.
Oh, that sounds bad.
It's not dyskinesia. That's the shakes you have when you have tremors. It's literally, I guess, his gut at the end was totally had just fluid on it. He drank himself to death. He was a raging alcoholic. John Cassavetes. He liked the sauce, as they say.
Did he live long or did it kill him?
He died in '86. So he died probably about 18 years after this. I mean, he lived for a while.
Okay, let's see the bloodbath. Let's see.
21-0. I guarantee you Wisconsin didn't score on that drive. What did I say? I guarantee they didn't score on that drive.
Well, like I said, this is going to end up being one of those like, we didn't get our ass kicked.
Well, I think the weather conditions are bad, you know. They haven't scored a touchdown, Keith, in 3 weeks.
That's why.
They haven't scored a point, not a touchdown, a point. They've
Look
been
at them all
shut.
fucking psyched.
You know? Well, yeah, it's
we're actually in the game.
I saw them play Oregon State.
Oh yeah, look at that rain. It's pissing.
Yeah. That's totally slowed them down. People are upset about the spread because they know Wisconsin's bad, but Oregon may have a hard time. I think it was 25.5, maybe even more. But Oregon may have a hard time doing that because of the weather. You know, so even though they're better than Wisconsin, they're going to shut them out. Wisconsin's terrible. They're such a bad team. My brother bet he bet $500, I think, on their over/under was I think 4.5, and he bet the under. And
See,
they're not going to win more than 4 games.
Has to be a sign of the apocalypse for you. So on this channel, it's National Dodgeball, and then after this, it's going to be is like the real like ESPN the Ocho type shit. So like Pillow Fighting Championship.
Wow.
360 hoops. I mean, paddle ping pong championship.
Go take a walk. You know, you don't have to watch that.
Like these things could exist, but like, why does it got to be on TV? Like that to me is just like you're trying to get money from any sport.
I know.
They have handball. They have a handball league.
Yeah, they want to see. They want to see what potentially hits. If something hits, what the hell? Why not do it? I'm winding down, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we couldn't do Ace Frehley. I wanted to watch a little Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, but we'll do that next time.
Okay. Where are we at recording wise?
2 hours and 13 minutes.
Yeah. I'm cycling down a little bit, man. I don't mean to be a bummer or anything, bro.
All right, you don't have to whisper.
A hero. It's an ordinary afternoon as a little girl comes home from school after the bus drops her off. Then her eagle-eyed mom notices.
All right, well, good show.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
absolutely.
See you next week.
Absolutely.
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart, good night. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart, good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Baby, I just can't get right. Well, I hate to leave you, baby. Don't mean maybe, because I love Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you. I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Now, how can we announce we are off the air when we are off the air?